Success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
Now Mahomes. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. No, he stays up, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting one there for a loss of 11. Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And he's got him. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Juju
Smith-Schuster from 13 yards out.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Boy, what a job there. Fourth down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
An unlikely result, but it occurred nonetheless. But a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ball. But instead, it turned out to be a touchdown, and they've got to go figure.
What's the matter, baby?
You gonna watch my live?
Yeah, I have it, baby. I'll be watching the back of my eyelids in 5 minutes. Why is my tablet late?
I won't be able to hang out Evan tomorrow. Something came up.
No?
Something came up, so I won't be able to hang out Evan tomorrow.
So you don't have Evan tomorrow?
No.
What, did he just text you?
Yeah.
Do you have anybody on Thursday?
No.
No?
It didn't start yet. What you doing?
What, tomorrow?
No. Right now, baby. You watching my live, baby?
I'm waiting for my tablet to... Damn it. My eye is honestly a little bloodshot now.
No.
No? What, are you even gonna play Madden or no? Oh. I am so, thank God I don't have to dream tomorrow. Stop doing it with the lights. Not baby.
What, baby?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing, baby. What you doing?
I don't think you're gonna play Madden, baby.
Yes, I am, baby.
What are you doing, baby? What are you doing?
Where do you think I'm going?
I don't know, baby. I'm out there with you.
Hi, baby.
Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, the first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown of the year.
And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Former first-rounder Clyde Edwards-Helaire ready to go here.
He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And got his man complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, nice move.
Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Well, we get our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Joe Burrow, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. From there we say, so long, America. Hello, England. As we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London, where it was the Vikings acting as the visiting team who were able to come out on top.
Saints are not doing good this year, my guy.
Victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. And lastly, a great one to wrap up the first week of October. The Rams and 40.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The 40, 20, 10. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down, back to Fournette. Just a gain of a yard there, and now will be 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To Evans on the slant. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Inside handoff now to Fournette. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Brady. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Working from the gun, it's Brady. His throw incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
A little juke, and he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller, because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray from 10 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's free going. Side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go down at the 26 on a gain of 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well. That pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Tampa. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. And some room to roam now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame him?
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win. Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong. Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to get a little extra coaching next week.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in Colts here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Here's Brady to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. A very solid gain of 27. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now Brady. And that's incomplete. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, and now you've tied it up. Instead,
and now a fumble. The ball's out. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Mahomes. Out to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, he really threw the ball well, didn't he? Well over 300 yards passing, hit on 3 touchdown passes, and delivering the ball in rhythm all game long.
So for the Chiefs, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get a trip to Vegas next week for a date with the Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
Cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can